Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
so am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship, but I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank
Tell
you.
me about yourself,
Me?
Liara.
I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to...
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No! I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen.
Calm
for
down, Liara. I was
Joking. Oh, but now you know why I prefer... Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Do you...
Maybe she thought a lying...
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get
Is
a
this an
sense...
official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
All right. Let's
Straight
lay
up,
it.
there's some... This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic... Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's
I
wrong.
hear you. Sorry if I got too informed. Biotic... Sorry, Haldan is up. There are worse results of accidental exposure to Element Zero.
Is there some question about how you
My
were
mother
exposed?
was downwind of a transport crash. It only gets iffy around 63. Bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school. It was a sterile research. We didn't have much to do.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each
Yeah,
other.
we'd sit. There was this girl named Rana, who... She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But I think you'd have liked her.
Sounds like she was...
Things never felt together. Training, you know.
You know of any intentional exposures?
No one knows. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no
I
regulation.
appreciate. Besides, I've got my pen.
Looking for supplies?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay
My
you?
stuff doesn't come from... Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I
Let's see
like.
what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer?
That's a good question. There was some... I grew up hearing about... He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Sarah.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Sarah. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate, me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can, but Saren's not going to play by our rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by...
Just because you can break the rules.
I see what
doesn't
you mean, but thanks, Commander.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on.
I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but, I'm... With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think, as noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll...
You've got a pessimistic view of the
A
universe.
pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to stick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your... It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
You sound like one of those Terra Firma party pamphlets, Chief.
Terra Firma is a pack of jackals. The founders had ideals. These days they just play off xenophobia and bigotry. I hope my reasons are more... My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens.
No, sir. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
I never knew my family. Grew up an orphan.
Couldn't say, Commander. So why are you out here? Just trying to get away from Earth?
Mainly I wanted to serve. Protect the Alliance, save lives.
Glad to hear it. I'd hate to think you were out here for a free college education.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with
It
aliens.
won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Would you kiss anyone?
That depends, sir. If you ordered me to kiss a superior officer, that would be a violation of the regs concerning fraternization. That would make it an illegal order. I'd be required to decline and relieve you of command. Sir,
What's your opinion on the last?
not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least, I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad. Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
I don't think she's used to teasing. Good-natured or otherwise.
No fun. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years.
We'll talk later.
Looking forward to it, sir.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would've. I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus system. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out the... I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was
I don't
Saren
know. All I saw on that ship was food and medicine. If there was anything of value on it, that's why I didn't mention it sooner. Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. But my instincts, every other merc on that mission, turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How did
Silence wakes you up?
back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But it's more than just the silence. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them.
You do plan to return to the migrant.
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them.
I want to talk
Like
about
what?
something. I want to know more about the...
What? This is presented as a gift to the captain of...
Can I...
It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. We also receive... By the time... Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return. And the... Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Where else have you
Your
served?
name McLeod. My last assignment was on the Tokyo. Only a cruiser, but she was a...
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one.
If we present you with a medal, you'll
That's a
end
good
up...
point. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
How's the Normandy performing?
She's the best ship and the balance isn't what you... The Normandy's probably too...
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
Equalizing.
interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
We saw your ship. Faidan wants to speak with you immediately.
Who's Faidan?
He's our leader. He needs your help to prepare for the Geth. They're making another push. Please, up the stairs past the freighter.
Perimeter secured.
To the tunnels. Make sure they're secure.
Those Geth are bloody dangerous.
Glad to see some soldiers.
Get ready.
Dying first, the Geth will surely kill us all. How is a woman supposed to think with guns going off all around?
I fear the Geth will kill us all.
The Geth are mounting another attack.
There, dear. You'll get through this. The Geth just keep coming.
Commander.
I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
Hostile spy! We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
To wherever the Geth are bunkered. Check in with Fidan, but I think we're done here.
Hostile spotted.
Oh god! There!
looks like part of a large system. There are likely others we need to activate as well.
Fire in the hole!
Doesn't look like it's on yet. We should keep looking.
The tower's secure. Thanks to you, Commander.
I'm just glad your colony is safe.
I appreciate your concern and your efforts against the Geth.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
Help me find what the Geth are after, and you'll all get out of here alive.
We don't know what they're after. They came, they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the ExoGeni headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
What's ExoGeni?
It's the company most of us work for before the attacks. They fund this colony. The Skyway leads directly to ExoGeni headquarters. You can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
I didn't expect this would be
Then
easy.
maybe I can get this colony operational again. Life is hard and often brutal, even without our current problems. Colonial affairs back on Earth told us we'd be beneath the notice of any raiders. I guess they weren't counting. But, despite everything, there's something tranquil about this place, unlike anything I've experienced before.
How big was the original Pharaoh's colony?
We were nearly 1,000 at the main site, 200 more at my outpost. When the first wave obliterated our defenses, we fell back to Zoo's Hope.
The Normandy isn't huge, but we could airlift.
The Geth fighters are too dangerous, and I won't be... There's a chance for growth here that's simply not available on other worlds.
What can you tell me about the defenses?
I don't have any details, but I'll wait.
They landed at least one Geth ship at ExoGeni, and I've seen large walking tanks on the Skyway. Expect a hard
What
fight.
else can you tell me about ExoGeni?
ExoGeni funded this colony.
They specialize in colonization. Their main goal is the retrieval of
Except there isn't anything here. Or if there is, we didn't
I
find
wonder if that's what the Geth are looking for.
Perhaps. As she said, we never found.
Of course, the Geth could know something we don't.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
You'll have to forgive my wife. Calantha's not in her right mind. She just needs to relax and accept what's happened.
What happened to your wife?
The constant attacks have strained us all.
Is there anything I can do for her?
No, she just needs time. Time to...
Do you know anything about this planet?
Just what I was told by Colonial Affairs. It's a little different. It's not all bad, though. When the Geth are gone, we'll have a chance to create something even more...
What do you do for the colony?
I'm a medic. Or I am since the doctor died. I've tried my best since she was killed. I can't think of any reason for an attack like this. We just wanted to build a home.
Tell me about the colony.
I can't tell you much about that. You'd best ask Faidan if you really must.
Why can't you tell me? I just want to know...
Faidan is our leader. Who better to answer questions about the...
I have to go.
Please do what you can.
Hello, Off-Worlder. I'm glad that we aren't totally forgotten by the rest of the galaxy.
Dear, please try to rest.
But they should know... Yes. That's better.
Is there anything I can do for you?
I'm fine. I just need to try to think clearly. It's just a lingering pain from...
She looks whole, but something's clearly causing her pain.
Please, just let her rest. She just needs rest.
You're the one who repelled that last. They'll be back. And if the Geth don't kill us, we'll die of hunger.
Are you doing anything to remedy the situation?
I need to boost rations with Varen meat, but it's too dangerous. The Alpha Varen, he's huge and he's mad. Rabid, maybe. I can't do anything until he's dead.
I have a ship.
I'd rather you concentrated on the Geth. Food won't help us if they breach our defenses.
Tell me about hunting Varen.
Hunting them is impossible while fending off the Geth. On the positive side, they'll attack any. The big Alpha Varen is the real problem. He's mad, erratic, completely unpredictable.
Tell me about Zeus.
The colony is growing. Or it was. But you should speak with Faidan.
Why should I speak to Faidan?
I don't want to talk about that right now. Speak with Faidan.
Tell me about yourself.
What's to tell? I came... This isn't exactly... Of course, it would be much better without the Geth. We were really starting to enjoy the colony before they came.
I have to go.
So long, Commander.
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
Would it help if I brought in some power cells from the Normandy? We can certainly spare a few.
Your top-of-the-line ship doesn't use the same parts as the old generator we've got.
If I find anything while I'm looking
Thank
around...
you, Commander. I appreciate it.
Thanks for your help.
Not the best shot, but I'll do what I can.
I'm sorry, but I can't stop to talk. I have to
Is there anything I can do?
The utilities building was one of... Find the mains and turn them back on.
I have a ship fueled and ready to go.
Unless you plan to make a trip every few days, that wouldn't really solve our problem. We need to be self-sufficient.
Tell me about the colony.
We are a small group. You should speak to Faidan. It's his responsibility.
You know where to find the problem.
The colony can't afford to lose any more of us. We're just too vulnerable.
Tell me about yourself.
I'd rather not. This is not the time or the place. Please.
What do you know about this?
I'm not the one to ask about that.
I have to go.
I wish you luck.
Commander, I was told to make my supplies available to you if you wish.
Let me see what you have.
Of course. I may be able to provide them.
Work must be complete. You're the commander of the ship that just landed.
What do you know about the colony?
We just arrived a short time ago. It seemed like any other colony at first, but it's different.
What do you mean?
It's hard to explain. It's kind of like...
Are you the captain of this freighter?
Not originally. The captain died. We shouldn't even be... I wish... I suppose it could be worse.
What's wrong with the ship?
There's too much damage. Then again, if there were no Geth, I might just stay on a while.
What do you do?
I'm just watching over the... If nothing else, she's good for hiding in when those Geth come over the wall.
It looks like you're monitoring something.
No, well, just ship diagnostics. It's nothing. I should get back to it, but... Phi-Dan, what's the report?
Maybe I can help you. What are you trying to do?
No, thanks, really. Now, please, I need to get back to work.
Davin does what he...
They'll try to rebuild the command post soon enough.